नमस्ते। ये हमारे लिए सम्मान और सौभाग्य की बात है कि श्री अश्विनी वैष्णव, भारत के माननीय रेल संचार और इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और सूचना प्रौद्योगिकी मंत्री, भारत सरकार, हमारे साथ डिजिटली जुड़े हैं। मैं आपका हार्दिक स्वागत करती हूँ। वनकम सर एंड वेलकम टू यू।
Sir, we've built some very astonishing equipment here for the high-speed rail project. And I want to invite my colleague, Mr. Raju, to give you a quick insight into the equipment that we've built. Raju?
एकदम ठीक अब चेंज नहीं करो.
Namaskar, good afternoon, everyone, and I welcome you all to our L&T Kanchipuram works for the flag-off ceremony of the first of its kind high-speed rail equipment. It is our honor to welcome Honorable Minister of Railway, Shri Ashwini Vaishnav ji. Thank you, sir, for kindly consenting to flag off this event virtually. Chairman and CEO Railway Board, Mr. Sunit Sharma ji, thank you, sir, for taking time from your busy schedule. MD, NHSRCL, Sri Satish Agnihotri ji, we continuously look forward to your guidance as we go along. It would not have been possible for us to be on this path of Atmanirbhar Bharat without your guidance and support. So thank you very much. Honorable Minister, Head of Economic Section, Embassy of Japan, Mr. Miyamata Shingo-san, welcome and thank you for your time. Members of the Railway Board and board members and senior dignitaries from NHSRCL who are joining us virtually, welcome to all of you. And our beloved CEO and MD, SNSR, and all fellow L&Tites. Truly living up to the spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat, we are here to flag off state-of-the-art equipment which is designed and manufactured by Larsen & Toubro. Indigenously and in collaborative efforts with several of our units. I welcome you all once again to witness this moment of national pride, a step forward for Atmanirbhar Bharat, as these mega machines are flagged off to the high-speed rail sites. I'm sure all of you will enjoy this event and wish you a very great day ahead. Thank you and namaskar.
Thank you, Mr. Raju Rai. I now welcome Mr. S. N. Subramaniam, CEO and Managing Director of Larsen & Toubro, to address us.
Good afternoon. It's a pretty hot day, so I had to remove my jacket, but that's Chennai today and the change in weather if you can. Honorable Minister, sir, nice meeting you, sir. Honorable Chairman, Railway Board, Mr. Miyamoto-san, Honorary Council of Japan, and of course, Mr. Satish Agnihotri, Managing Director and CEO of High Speed Rail. It's an honor and privilege to address all of you today at our Kanchipuram facilities, where we're flagging off both our straddle carrier as well as what I call a centipede, a 216-wheel caterpillar, if you want me like to call it, which will carry the girders. The bullet train features 508 kilometers between Mumbai and Ahmedabad, and it is a pet project of our Honorable Prime Minister. It covers 156 kilometers in the state of Maharashtra, some kilometers in the Union Territory of Dadar Nagar Haveli, and quite a bit of kilometers, 348 in the state of Gujarat, with 12 stations along the route. This will operate at a speed of 320 kilometers. For us, sir, this is one of the largest EPC contracts we ever got in our history. This project creates massive employment opportunities in the country and contribute towards the growth of the economy. And thanks to the government for that. During the bidding time, we were wondering how to be L1. Little did we realize we'll become L1 by so much. But one of the ideas that I came out with when I saw these massive equipments was, can L&T not do it? We do construction equipments, we do many other equipments, and I said, why can't we do it? So, sir, we put everything together, all our product equipment group, our construction group, our fabrication group, our construction group all together, and you see these massive equipments behind us, and probably the largest man-made objects in this part of the country. It shows L&T's true testimony towards building an Atmanirbhar Bharat. Erection of 975 metric tons of pre-stressed box girders will be the first time in India and in the construction industry. And this mission, sir, can handle 1,100 tons as a single piece. That's the size of the girder. Uses some of the most advanced technology for developing the equipments. We have done full-scale model, finite element analysis, and provision of remote monitoring through IoT. Compared to conventional segment launching, this new equipment is 7 times faster. In addition, the straddle carrier and the transport girder will soon be ready with customized full-span launching girders. Many MSMEs, sir, SMEs, are part of this mega project, and it's a truly Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. We set up Asia's largest geotechnical facility at the site to support the various geotechnical investigations. It's fully capable and equipped even to do the further bigger and more integrated projects like this. Thanks to stakeholders like Government of India, Ministry of Railways, Indian Railway Board, and National High Speed Rail Authority and JICA, I think we have begun a momentous occasion towards making India totally self-reliant, especially on railway projects. With the good support of government and local authorities, L&T, sir, will complete the work in required time with proper safety and quality standards. We really thank you very, very much for this opportunity. I thank you once again for taking time out of your extremely busy schedule to handling 3 important portfolios, and for you to spare this time to grace this occasion. Really honored, and thank you very, very much for this. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Subramaniam. He is the Minister and Head of the Economic Section of the Embassy of Japan in India. It's my honor and privilege to welcome Miyamoto Shingo-san. Please.
Okay, thank you. Shri Ashwini Vaishnav, Honorable Minister for Railways, Communications, Electronics, and Information Technology, Government of India. Shri Sunit Sharma, Chairman, Railway Board. Shri Satish Agnihotri, Managing Director, NHSRCL and my good friend. Shri S.N. Subrahmanyam, CEO and MD, Larsen and Turbo. And ladies and gentlemen, Vanakkam, Namaste, and a very good day to all of you. Thank you for allowing me to speak at this auspicious occasion on behalf of the Government of Japan. Japan and India are special, strategic, and global partners. We are friends that share common values as well as strategic goals. This is why we do many things together, not just in India, but for the world as well. But today, I want to go a little further and say that we share a dream. This is my dream, this is my country's dream, and your dream, and India's dream. And those of us who are here today are extremely fortunate to be directly engaged in the realization of this dream. With the flagging off of the full-span launching equipment straddle carrier, and girdle transporter today, we have come one step closer to the realization of our common dream. So my congratulations go to everyone present here today. Thank you. Japan will stand by India, as we always do, in our journey to the operationalization of this first high-speed rail system in India. It will be a safe and reliable system with high performance using Japanese technology. I hope that with the introduction of these machines, these huge machines, to the construction sites, we will see rapid progress in the construction of the viaducts for the high-speed rail in the immediate future. This is a prime example of Prime Minister Modi's Make in India policy. Soon, later this year and into the coming year, people will start to see viaducts coming up along the alignment of the high-speed rail corridor. As we all know by now, this dream of ours is really going to come true. May I add that next year will be a very special year for us. It is a year during which we celebrate the 75th anniversary of India's independence and the 70th anniversary of Japan-India relations. Therefore, thank you, I am hoping that we will have ample opportunities to celebrate together the real progress that we will achieve at the construction sites next year. Lastly, please allow me to pray for the safety and well-being of all the workers, the engineers involved in this project, as well as the people living near the construction sites. Without them, we cannot do this project. And it is incumbent upon all of us to make sure that they are safe. अगर हम और हम का मतलब जापान और भारत एक साथ काम करते हैं, तो ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं जो हम नहीं कर सकते. नंद्री, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद और thank you.
Nandri Shingo-san, and you're so very right. We are all living a dream. Well, he possesses over 2 decades of rich experience in implementing mega rail infrastructure projects. He was former chairman and managing director of Rail Vikas Nigam Limited, RVNL, and today he's the managing director of the National High-Speed Rail Project. May I welcome Mr. Satish Agnihotri for his address. Sir.
Honorable Minister of Railways, he is also Minister of Communication and also Electronic and IT. Mr. Sunit Sharma, Chairman Railway Board, Mr. Miyamoto, Minister, Head of Economic Section, Embassy of Japan in India, Mr. S.N. Subramaniam, CEO and MD, L&T, officers and staff of L&T, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I would like to thank on behalf of NHSR that our Honorable Minister, as SNS has said, that despite being the in charge of 3 major ministries of the Government of India, he consented to flag off this straddle carrier and girder transporter today. Sir, we are extremely grateful to you. I would also like to tell that Honorable Minister behind the scene, he is supporting this project on daily basis. I have not said monitoring, he's supporting the project on daily basis. So L&T, my colleagues in L&T should have full confidence, including my friend Miyamoto from Japan, that Government of India has full intent to implement this project in the shortest possible time. Sir, I am a fortunate man today. I am proud of being Indian. to be part of this ceremony because I have personally witnessed and seen by my eyes for the first time such kind of heavy machines being manufactured indigenously in India. I could not take liberty from you to request you to come to Kanchipuram, and you would have seen yourself that what L&T has produced. Straddle carrier has got 80 wheels, and each wheel is taller than my height. So I look smaller in front of the wheel. Similarly, this Girder transporter, I am talking in layman language, is that it has got 216 wheels, and each wheel is as large as used in the big trucks. So the country is proud of this company, and I am grateful, and we are proud of the officers, staff, workers, labor, etc., who have contributed in fabricating and manufacturing this kind of machines. Generally, these machines are being manufactured only in 2-3 countries abroad, and L&T has tried, and they have done almost all the testings. And today, our Honorable Minister will flag off these 2 machines. I would also like to mention that it is not the one machine which is being flagged off today. Another machine is also ready, but one machine they have kept to do some last-minute testing. So at this point of time, 2 such big machines are ready. Mr. Miyamoto has said, we had discussed last night, that next year would be the 75th anniversary of India's independence and 70th year of India-Japan cooperation. So we are trying to work out something great, and we seek support of L&T because they are our major, not stakeholder. I always call them as my partner. Without their support, we will not be able to achieve what we are planning for next year. But for this year also, after a lot of discussion, most likely, God willing, sometimes in the first half of next month, the first girder weighing 975 ton would be cast near Baroda. And if everything goes well, then the following month, middle of November, we will be launching the same girder by using these machines which we flagged off today. I will not take much of time. Sir, I'm again thankful to you very much. I'm also thankful to all office and staff of L&T who have produced this machine. Thank you very much to everybody.
Thank you very much, sir. आज का दिन भारत और भारतीय रेलवे दोनों के लिए एक महत्वपूर्ण और ऐतिहासिक दिन है। इस शुभ अवसर पर हम सब एक प्रतिष्ठित हाई स्पीड रेल कॉरिडोर परियोजना के लिए 2 बहुत प्रभावशाली अत्याधुनिक लॉन्चिंग उपकरण के शुभ आरंभ के लिए हम सब उपस्थित हुए हैं। इस परियोजना ने भारत की स्थिति को विश्व में सर्वोत्तम स्थान प्रदान कर दिया है। अब मैं प्रार्थना करती हूं आदरणीय श्री सुनीत शर्मा, चेयरमैन एंड सीईओ रेलवे बोर्ड, हमें संबोधित करें। सर।
Our Honorable Minister for Railways, Shri Ashwini Vaishnav, Shri Miyamoto, Shri Subramaniam, CEO and Head of L&T, Shri Satish Agnihotri, Managing Director NHRCL, and all my dear colleagues from L&T and the Railways and NHRCL who are present at Kanchipuram. It has indeed been a very great day in the history of the country. These type of machines that we are today witnessing are very unique and made in-house, adds a great amount of pride to ourselves, to the way that we have been brought up. Gentlemen, let me tell you that in my career also I was a works manager in Parel, and we used to make the breakdown cranes, which are still working on the Indian Railways, which handle about 150, 160 tons. But the complexity, the hydraulics, the circuits which are involved, including load sensing, the balancing of the equipment, auto adjustments, they have undergone a sea change over a period of time. And these type of features which are now being built in, including the enormity of the number of hydraulic cylinders, the seals which are there, the safety features which have been provided, the SLIs, these are certain things where I would say we have taken a lead, and the L&T engineers deserve full credit for having developed such a big thing in-house. And these type of machines which are handling such type of equipment, let me tell you, is a very big job. It's not a small achievement. You have to sit for hours on the drawing board, plan out things, plan out each and every item, because here the safety of the equipment is the most important, because you are handling girders of the order of 1,000 tons, which you never heard of. So the straddle carrier and the girder transporter, both, they are very, very unique. They are very, very heavy items. And once again, my best wishes to the excellent work done by L&T, which has made us very proud. And they are our partners in progress in taking this project forward. This is a unique project of Indian Railways also. This is our first high-speed rail project in the country. And it is a good beginning for all of us. Even today we were talking, even the weather is also very good, both in Chennai and in Delhi. So I feel there are no clouds there. Things are much better here. And I would say that this step taken by L&T to indigenize Atmanirbhar Bharat, which our Honorable Prime Minister has been talking, and our Honorable MR has been monitoring this project almost on a daily basis. The amount of commitment and drive that he brings into the system is unthinkable. So I would only say that for all of us, it's a very proud moment, something that fills our heart with a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of verve, a lot of determination that this is something which has been done in-house and we'll take this forward. So I thank you once again for having invited us to this launch of this great equipment, and I'm sure it will deliver us the type of results that we are looking at. It will quicken our pace of work, and we look forward to seeing this project take off very quickly. Thank you very much, all of you, and God bless you.
धन्यवाद सर। इस परियोजना को संपूर्ण तरीके से डिजाइन विकसित किया गया है L&T में, और हमारे देश के मिशन आत्मनिर्भर भारत के सपने को भी साकार करता है। अब माननीय मंत्री जी से अनुमति लेकर अनुरोध करती हूं कि वो स्ट्रैडल कैरियर एंड गर्डर ट्रांसपोर्टर के पहले कंसाइनमेंट को फ्लैग ऑफ करें, जो कि गुजरात की तरफ प्रस्थान करेगा। ये शुभ दिन भारत के इतिहास के सुनहरे पन्नों में लिखा जाएगा। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। आज हमारे साथ एक ऐसे नेता डिजिटली जुड़े हैं जिन्हें प्राइवेट एंड पब्लिक पार्टनरशिप प्रोजेक्ट्स को सफलतापूर्वक लागू करवाने का विशेषज्ञ माना जाता है। एक ऐसे नेता जो रेलवे स्टेशन पर एयरपोर्ट जैसी सुविधाएं ला रहे हैं जो आम लोगों के लिए सुलभ हैं और मित्रवत भी। यात्रियों के अनुभव को बेहतर और सुखद करने के लिए यात्रियों से ट्रेन पर मिलते हैं, उन्हीं की सुझावों को आधार पर भारतीय रेलवे में नियमित सुधार ला रहे हैं। अब मैं आमंत्रित करना चाहती हूं हमारे माननीय मंत्री श्री अश्विनी वैष्णव जी हमें संबोधित करें और एक नई दिशा दिखाएं।
Thank you. To all my friends in Kanchipuram and Tamil Nadu, Vanakkam, Eppadi Irikkinga. To all my friends in Japan, Konnichiwa. It's a real pleasure to be part of this ceremony, and I thank L&T as well as National High Speed Rail Corporation for achieving this great milestone. Mr. Subramaniam, Miyamoto-san, Mr. Agnihotri, Mr. Sharma, my colleagues in the Railway Board, my friends in Larsen and Toubro, and all ladies and gentlemen present here, it's a great, great milestone that we are achieving today. Kanchipuram is known as a very historical and cultural place, and today it will also be known for making a giant engineering milestone in the history of Indian Railways. High-speed rail is not just a project, it is a change in mindset of our country, of our railway sector, of our engineering sector, where a new way of working, a new way of operations, a new way of designing things, a new way of planning, and a new way of executing things will be demonstrated in this country. Prime Minister Honorable Narendra Modi ji's vision for railways is huge vision. It's a very unique vision, and it's something which covers entire country's aspirations. Prime Minister Saab always says that railways should be the economic transformation. Railways should bring the economic transformation of the country. It should bring the social cohesion which this country has always been known for. It should be the driver of inclusive growth. It should be the driver of putting our nation first. It should be the driver of having a new mindset in the country, giving a new confidence to our generation. That's the vision. It's not a small thing. It's a huge and a very unique vision which all of us are now implementing for last 7 years. And so many changes have happened in the Indian Railways. Today, when you talk to the passengers, people say how clean the stations are. The way the trains are today operated on time, the way newer technologies, newer methods are always welcomed, the way common person's aspirations are being fulfilled is the way Prime Minister Modi ji views Indian Railways. He says that if we have to achieve results in the 21st century, we have to adopt a mindset of 21st century. This project, the Straddle carrier and the Girder transporter, is a very good example of 21st century mindset. Thinking ahead, thinking of economies, planning a complex project, executing it on the ground, that's the mindset of 21st century. And that's where a genuine sense of relationship between India, between Japan, and within India, between Indian Railways, High Speed Rail Corporation, the partners like Larsen and Toubro who are working together, that entire partnership comes to picture. My special thanks to the technicians, to the welders, to the fitters, to the electricians, the people who have really worked on the nuts and bolts and the wires and cables and the hydraulics and the fitments of this large equipment. I request all of us present to give a very huge round of applause for all the technicians. It is the culmination, it is the combination of the brain and the actual working hands which always results in a very good outcome. Mere brains, mere working hands, probably it will never work out. It has to be a combination of the two. And our government, our party, our Prime Minister always puts inclusive development at the forefront of everything. We believe in Antyodaya, which is the last person in the society should be our focus. Development of the person standing in the last line in the queue should be the focus of our development projects. High-speed rail, station development, having new lines, improving the speed, having absolutely modern train sets, having Kavach kind of technology which will make Indian Railways safe. Those are all examples of inclusive development. Those are all examples of Antyodaya, because millions of our fellow Indians today travel in Indian Railways. All of us, the Rail Parivar as we call the railway family, all of us in multiple ways are connected with the railways. That is Antyodaya, that is Samarasta, that is caring for the last person in the society, that is inclusive development. I have special word of thanks for Miyamoto-san. Thank you for speaking in Tamil, Hindi and English. I must say arigato gozaimasu to you for bringing so much of your effort in making sure that this project and this entire vision goes forward. I thank Izumi-san. I thank His Excellency, the Ambassador of Japan in India. I thank all the people in Japan who are supporting this project in multiple ways, all the different companies, all the different departments of government, all the different bureaus, the embassies, everybody, because as Miyamoto-san said, Japan and India stand together in a strategic partnership. This project is a classic example, and beyond that, many more things are there, many more initiatives are there, which bring the two great civilizations together in a thread which has been common throughout the history of both these civilizations. So I thank you, arigato gozaimasu, domo arigato to you for all this great help. There will be many more high-speed corridors in the country. This is just a beginning. We look at Prime Minister Modi ji's vision, there will be so many changes in Indian Railways in the coming years, which is the effort of more than 1 crore people, which is 100 million people, correct? 100 million is the right crore? So more than 1 crore people who are all part of the railway family would be working on various initiatives which connect the people, which make sure that the transportation is smooth, safe, and make sure that the lifeline of India, lifeline of Indian economy also becomes the growth, the transformation, and the inclusive development engine of India. Thank you very much. Many congratulations.
माननीय मंत्री जी, आपकी गरिमामय उपस्थिति के लिए हम आभार जताते हैं। रेलवे भारत की जीवन रेखा है और हमें विश्वास है कि आपके नेतृत्व में भारतीय रेल नित नूतन नए कीर्तिमान स्थापित करती रहेगी। धन्यवाद एंड जय हिंद एंड थैंक यू सो वेरी मच। I now request Mr. Rajendra Prasad, Director Projects, NHSRCL, to deliver the vote of thanks.
माननीय मिनिस्टर ऑफ रेलवेज, कम्युनिकेशन, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी, माननीय चेयरमैन रेलवे बोर्ड मियामोतो शिंगो-san, मिनिस्टर हेड ऑफ इकोनॉमिक सेक्शन एम्बेसी ऑफ जापान, मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर नेशनल हाई स्पीड कॉरपोरेशन and CEO and MD L&T Mr. Subramaniam, and all the ladies and gentlemen and all officials for the NHRCL, for the L&T and railways present here. मैं माननीय रेल मंत्री जी का तहे दिल से आभार व्यक्त करता हूं कि सर आपने अपना कीमती समय देकर इस ऐतिहासिक दिन में हमें आपका आशीर्वाद मिला है। सर, NHR सर की टीम और हमारे सभी सहयोगी जो हमारे कंपनीज़ हैं, कॉन्ट्रैक्टर्स हैं, उन सब की तरफ से हम आपको विश्वास दिलाते हैं कि हम सब मिलकर अपनी जी जान लगाकर आपके नेतृत्व में इस प्रेस्टिजियस प्रोजेक्ट को सफल बनाएंगे और जो आज एक HSR ड्रीम है इस कंट्री के लिए, उसको एक रियलिटी बनाएंगे। अंत में मैं फिर से माननीय मंत्री जी का और अन्य सभी गणमान्य अतिथियों का और जितने भी लोग इस प्रोग्राम को सक्सेसफुल जिन्होंने बनाया है, उन सब का तहे दिल से धन्यवाद देता हूं। धन्यवाद।
Thank you very much, Mr. Prasad. Thank you very much, Minister Ji. And thank you, everybody. Today is really a red letter day in Indian engineering and for India. And we're all infused with this spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat. And I think to underscore that, shall we rise to sing the national anthem to bring this event to a close? Thank you. We can break for lunch.
Rumba Nandri. Rumba Nandri.